Following the recent developments in the coffee subsector, where UCDA was rationalized, there have been a number of concerns arising within the sections of the public because of the different information that was going on, some correct, some not correct. So people were asking, what is the future of coffee? What is the future of the activities that were going on, like the farmer registration for the European deforestation regulations? You know, I was here with you and I commissioned the registration. So people are asking, these activities that were being done by UCDA, do they come to a halt? And of course, of the misinformation, some people were saying there's no more coffee trade to be rekebyo. So I just came here with this team to give some assurance to the stakeholders and to the country. So on 6th of November 2024, the Parliament of Uganda passed the National Coffee Amendment Bill 2024, mainstreaming the UCDA into the Ministry of Agriculture, Animal Industry and Fisheries. While the bills are being processed for assent into law by the President of Uganda, the laws and regulations governing the coffee subsector remain in full force, and UCDA is carrying out its normal operations, including inspections and enforcement, farmer registration, export certification, sensitization, among others. So there is no vacuum. Nobody should say, tewali UCDA mulimo gwina kukola. No. Laws are not meant to create absurdities. Laws are not meant to create a vacuum. And laws don't work retrospectively. So until the new law is assented to, the current regime is in force. So whatever UCDA is doing is in order, and they are implementing the law, and they are doing it on behalf of the sector. When the President assents to the bill and it becomes law, and the effective dates are designated, that's when the functions of UCDA will be transferred to the Ministry of Agriculture, Animal Industry and Fisheries. And even then, nothing will change. It will just be transferring the functions, the same regulations, the same certification procedures. The programs UCDA was championing will continue, just under a new legal framework. But the content is the same. It's just like changing water from a jerrycan to a clay pot. All the same, to remain water. Yes. I would like, therefore, to assure coffee stakeholders that at the moment, UCDA is operating normally, and even after bill is assented to, there will be service continuity in the Ministry of Agriculture, Animal Industry and Fisheries. There will be no disruptions. I insist, there will be no disruptions. So I therefore wish to advise, but I also caution. You know when you hear that the government is regulating a certain sector, just to know government is preventing certain wrongs from being done. The coffee stakeholders know some of the regulatory work UCDA has been doing. Same applies to DDA, by the way. I will address the milk sector another day. They enforce illegal factories that accept illegally harvested coffee. All that. So, temugamba UCDA tugiwonye katugenda kola kyetwagade. No. This enforcement remains. Whether UCDA is there today or even when it is gone, whatever successor framework, whatever successor to UCDA will continue with this enforcement. So let nobody be tempted to think that I'm at liberty to to harvest whatever category of coffee. Let nobody think that he can wake up and set up an illegal nursery bed of coffee to cheat farmers, because UCDA ebadelinga policy y'omwanyi egenze. No, tegenze. Tukyusizaamu ekyambalo. We've just changed the dressing, but the person remains. The intention of the regulation remains. So I just came here to let people know, because we don't want the gains registered in the sector to be spoiled by the confusion of the emotions and politics that surrounded the registration. One activity that UCDA has launched, for which I credit them, on 1st October 2024, I launched the National Coffee Value Chain Actors Registration Program here at the Media Center. The registration is crucial for maintaining access to international markets, especially the EUDR as you know it, upholding local laws, and ensuring sustainable practices within our coffee industry. As of 12th November 2024, our task force, coordinated by UCDA and other partners, had registered 186,434 farmers. And these were registered from 210,863 farms. Okay? Almost 20% of the farms, isn't that? 0.2 million farms have been registered, profiled under the EUR. They get the polygons, they confirm compliance that these farms have not been created out of deforested zones. Each registered farmer has received a card with their personal details, including a unique identifying number and the details about the farm. These cards, as well as the certificates and licenses issued by UCDA stakeholders, national operators, roasters, exporters, hala operators, traders, and other value chain actors, will remain valid for the prescribed duration, despite the resolution of the agency. Even if the law is assented to, it doesn't matter. Whatever license you were issued or card in the legal regime when UCDA was the agency, that one is okay. You will still carry it. There will be no vacuum, and nobody should tell you this card is invalid. It is not. I therefore call upon the resident district commissioners in the various districts of Uganda, especially in the coffee growing areas, the chief administrative officers, the LC5 chairpersons, and other district local government to support the farmer registration exercise and continue to mobilize farmers to register. Please do not in any way stand in the way of this important activity. It's a livelihood activity. It's not politics, please, for heaven's sake. We are registering our farmers. We are trying to show evidence backed by data from the farms to the export markets that our farmers and our farms are compliant, so that our coffee continues to be bought at premium prices. So let no RDC, let no minister, let no MP put politics in this. We have had enough politics in Parliament, but let the real work of preparing our farm produce go on. The other concern I'm communicating, of course, still wrong people always want to take advantage. I have noted with concern that since the passing of the Coffee Amendment, reports are beginning to come in that some coffee farmers and value chain operators are carrying out poor practices, such as harvesting green coffee cherries. They are saying, after all, UCDA, which was there to bite and chase them, is no longer there. No. UCDA is and was, and any other tasked agency will be an arm of government. Whoever is implementing the law today, it doesn't matter who is implementing the law. It is not the face of the traffic police officer. What matters is the traffic law. So do not be tempted to bring back the poor practices in the harvesting of coffee. Factories should not do illegal things. For now, UCDA is fully mandated to continue doing the enforcement and the regulation. Even when the law is assented to, the successor entity or department will exactly continue doing the same. The UCDA offices up country will remain, but now they will be MAAIF offices. I urge all our stakeholders, first of all, we need to know that such bad practices like harvesting green coffee cherries are not only illegal, but also derail our efforts in enhancing the quality and credibility of our coffee. I urge all our stakeholders to maintain the good agricultural practices so that we maintain the good standards of the Ugandan coffee. Same applies to other products, milk, fish, and the rest. The Ministry of Agriculture and Fisheries remains dedicated all actors in the coffee value chain. We will work tirelessly to ensure a smooth transition and continued growth in the sector. Our goal remains unchanged: to produce high-quality coffee, support our coffee stakeholders, and strengthen Uganda's position in the global coffee market, which continues to. We are now the 7th leading global exporter. 7th leading global exporter, and we will maintain that position, if not improve upwards. Together we can navigate this transition and continue to build a robust future of Uganda's coffee industry. I therefore call upon you all fellow coffee farmers and all actors in the coffee value chain to remain focused on the actual coffee development activities. We each have our roles to play. Let us not be derailed by the naysayers and sometimes the irresponsible politics full of falsehoods. I thank you.